warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is mealtinurainip. In this video, I will explain the results of my research. My research title is Lexico-Semantics Analysis of news reports in occasion.com and Tribunnews.com about World War III issues. After classifying and collecting the data, the researcher found that the data in Tribunnews.com are more than the data in occasion.com. The total data in Tribunnews.com is 570, while the total data in occasion.com only 230. The researcher also found that there is a slight difference between news reports in occasion.com and Tribunnews.com. In occasion.com, there are 6 types of lexical relations, while in occasion.com only there are 5 types of lexical relations. The difference is in lexical relations can be seen from the case of homonymy. The news reports in Tribunnews.com has a case of homonymy, while the news reports in occasion.com doesn't have any case of homonymy. And the difference in meaning properties can be seen from the case of contradictory. Contradictory can be found in Tribunnews.com, and there is no case of contradictory in occasion.com. Yet, besides that slightly difference the distribution of other lexical relations and meaning properties in news reports in occasion.com and Tribunnews.com is similar. The highest data in news reports in occasion.com and Tribunnews.com is meaningfulness. The second one is metonymy. The third one is synonymy. The fourth one is antonymy, and the fifth is polysemy. There are many cases of hyponymy in news report because hyponymy is the term to describe the relationship between subordinate and the subclass. In news reports, it must be clear about who did an event or when an event occurs. So the author must use the specific term to explain about that to the readers. If the writer uses the generic term, it will only confuse the reader because the reader cannot understand fully about who did an event or when an event occurs. The second highest data is metonymy. Metonymy mostly used in news reports to describe the relationship between the country and the government of the country. From meaning properties point of view, the most data can be found is meaningfulness. Meaningfulness means that a sentence has values and it is grammatically and semantically correct. So it is not unpredictable if the highest data is meaningfulness, because news reports must convey the information to the readers. So it means that news reports must have values to be read and to be trustworthy. So if the news reports have sandwich or double meaning, it means that the news reports is not trustworthy or meaningless. The rare data that can be found is anomaly, redundancy, and ambiguity. It because those 3 types of news reports can only make the readers confused. If there are too many of them, the news reports cannot deliver the information that the author want to deliver to the reader. So it is better to avoid using them in most cases. And those three types of meaning properties that can be found in news reports in occasion.com and tribunnews.com are not more than 5% if they put together. So it means that the news reports in occasion.com and tribunnews.com can be classified as a good news report because it has many meaningful sentences than other types of sentence. So that are the results of my research.